friends. How are you? Welcome to my vlog. Today we're going to talk about Gen X. Some fun facts, some interesting tidbits, but I'm also going to talk about it based on my experience because obviously no one's experience is the same, based on where you've grown up and things like that. But these are some generalizations along with a little bit of tidbit of what I dealt with. So I say we get started. It's not that we don't like to judge or we don't have, it's because we don't really have time to judge. We're more like the facts. Just give me the facts, let me do the thing. And also the reason why we don't have, we don't judge is because growing up, there was nobody to judge. There was nobody around because our parents weren't around. So what the heck? And now, again, this is not to blame the older generations. It was just that at that time, things like a two working parent household was the norm, or there was a lot of divorce in our generation. Lots of divorce. So there's two parent homes. There was also a lot of overtime for your parents. So, in order for them to make extra money, they would work overtime. So it was kind of that mindset back then was, so that their kids could have better. The only thing that does stink is that those older generations, the mindset in corporate America was that longevity at a job was an accomplishment. Today, not so much. And partly because, well, hey, midway through Generation X and our career trajectory, they took away pensions. So we got screwed. But we didn't get screwed as bad as the younger generations. So there's a give and take there, I guess I would say. I also feel like our generation and the boomers and whatnot kind of grew up with their parents as they grew up, because back then, people had kids when they were young. Not saying that doesn't happen now. Not saying that people don't wait, but predominantly we grew up with our parents. I kind of feel like Generation X was that generation where we kind of delayed marriage a little bit. We delayed having kids in a lot of cases. At one point, like the standard age for us was like between 26 and 28 years old to get married. Not a one size fits all. Hello. Some of the things we were told a lot from adults. Just deal with it. That's just the way it is. Respect your elders, including your siblings. That used to piss me off because I'm the youngest, and anything that me, my brother and sister had to kind of negotiate over, I was always losing end of that deal because they used to say seniority rules. They still annoy me. Anyway. The TVs back then did not have remote controls. So some of the TVs were like the little tiny 13-inch boxes with maybe 13 channels. Also, or it was like those big screen, maybe like 30-inch or 27-inch with a big tube TV with, it would look like a big cabinet that you would put a flat screen TV on now. Look like that, but a lot of them were like the TV slash, top of the cabinet where you put your little tchotchkes and pictures. And then when you open it, it was a record player slash bar. You put your alcohol in there. The thing that I still have to this day is the bamboo coffee table that my parents bought in 1976 at Bloomingdale's. And I have it. I'm actually looking at it. Having these monstrous TVs with only a few channels, no remote, you can clearly guess, I mentioned I'm the youngest, I was the remote. So for me, it was always floor city. Never got to sit on the sofa unless someone wasn't home. When someone came home and I was on the sofa, they made me move. If I was watching TV, somebody would change channel on me. Good times. Till this day, I've been kicked to the floor so many times that I prefer sitting on the floor, leaning against this same bamboo table to watch TV. Nobody's taken my remote away. Actually, that's not true. My dad, when he comes over, I will be holding the remote in my hand, and 2 minutes later, I'll realize that he just took it out of my hand and started changing the channels. That it's so automatic and so like on instinct that it takes me a while to figure out he's in my house, took my remote, my TV. We were also that generation that HBO came out, Cinemax came out. I remember August 1st, 1981, when MTV first started, and they played music videos, and the music video premiere was like the big deal. So you always went to the friend's house that had the biggest box TV to watch it. With technology, we have been the generation that has seen not much or larger scale technology being reduced down to very small things. And we were the first generation to get on the internet, to have the internet, have a modem. And we were, we were the generation to experience all that. So we're also the generation that, when our boomer and silent generation parents need help with computers over the same stuff every week, we know what to do. The only difference between us and the younger generations is they started on computers way earlier than we did, obviously. So they're going to have more experience than us now, but I'd like to say we're up there. We're tech savvy. So I'm going to leave you with this, and next time I'm going to kind of get more into technology and what we've experienced, and maybe show you some pictures of some old stuff that I've had. Like my VCR that I still have, and I still have a DVD player, not a Blu-ray, a DVD player. I still have my 5 CD disc changer. So I'm gonna bust those out and show you them. I wanted to say, I hope you all have a good day, good evening, good weekend, and oh, by the way, it's Thursday, and we shall talk soon. So if you like this content and you want to hear more about Generation X, or you have questions about like what it was like, definitely comment, like, subscribe, and I can put more content out there. So having said that, I hope you have a great evening.